Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Call of Cthulhu. I haven't played this in a minute. I haven't done any streams honestly in a minute because I've been busy trying to get ready for this trip I got coming up. I know you guys probably thought I already left because of the way things have changed, but I've gotten everything completed and I figured I'd get some streaming in. I'd like to finish this game before I leave, you know? So this is the events that happened at the end of episode 2 on this, and we are going to be going into episode 3. I guess my save file did not take, so we'll go ahead and complete the end of this, which required me to get captured in here. But we've been playing as this doctor, this female doctor, through her mind.
Now that's the Marie that I know.
And she gets captured like this.
Scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
Because it turns out Dr. Fuller here is definitely evil, or at least involved in some way with this Cthulhu cult. So it's essentially the sequence right before I ended last.
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around.
Previously on Call of Cthulhu.
Talk, filthy thief! Oh, I swear I'll shoot.
And I believe I said,
Take a minute to look around. Everything points to Charles Hawkins.
He's dead.
No. He was here for a very specific item.
Oh, no.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the
turn
question.
it down just a little bit.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
Set that up a little bit. Marie Colden, that's her name.
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden.
Yeah, Marie Colden.
She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
Oh, what did I pick?
All right. All right. I might need you after.
Might have changed my choice from the end of the last one.
Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion.
Nope,
Now
that
go.
sounds right.
Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
Asking for his help. That was the reaction that he got. I'm like, oh crap, what did I choose? There we go. This guy's Keanu Reeves looking ass. Caw. Oh. Silent bird. So this is what happened in the last one. It shows the book projected pierced into the body of Dr. Colden. The detective watched helplessly as Bradley's friend carried out her inquiry. Confronted with the experiments of Fuller, she got into his office and discovered that the director of the Riverside Institute was hiding information on, not the body of Sarah Hawkins. But she was discovered by Fuller. Pierce must now save her before it's too late. So that was what happened in the end of the last episode. And like I said, I figured I'd let it run through. Load sequences a little bit faster anyway through these points. But yeah, and I got a little bit of review. I got to go and look at some of the things that I picked up in informationals and things like that. So give a minute before we jump directly into this. But yeah, I think they only got about 3 more chapters or so for this to go. I want to say this is only about 12 done, 12 to 15 maybe. Anyway, so yeah, I've been recording a whole bunch. You guys have been watching the Psychonaut series broken up over a longer period of time as I step my episodes out a little bit further to give you guys a moment, and we'll be following the Psychonaut series as much as is available up with the Jack and Daxter series up to a certain point. By the time I return, Jack and Daxter 2 will be completed, and I can start moving on to either 3 or possibly something else for a little while.
I pray that Colden is really here. And alive.
Alright, before I get going on all this exploration, let me get into my inventory and go through these different things so I know what I'm doing here. So I came in to I came to in Drake's bookstore. In my mind, I still see what Marie Colden lived through: treatment given to patients, her search for medical records, the enigma of the boat going down into the cellars, and Fuller. Did the book cause this hallucination? Is Colden danger? Drake will help me in this investigation. He'll meet me in the Hawkins mansion after gathering up his things. In the meantime, I've got to save Colden. Getting into the Institute wasn't a problem. Finding Colden and getting out with her might prove to be more difficult, which is what I'm in the process of doing now. It's kind of a breakdown since it's been, I don't know, a number of weeks since I've actually played this. Got 6 points I can burn. Hang on. My investigation skills can get put through the roof. Shall I do it? I will. Oh, okay, it only goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Maxed out investigation skills. Because the other option was doing this one. And spotting hidden. And at the same time, could have worked into eloquence. Or psychology. You know what? You want to go without? Yes. Validating. Okay, let me do that again real quick. I think I'll put it in because I've been having more trouble with things like psychology and eloquence. So let's go ahead and put my points into there to increase my abilities. There we go. Validate. Yes. My sanity has been slowly breaking from this. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part of the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemies and Allied artillery fire, forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events, and he consumes... Alright, double checking my things over here. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. And it shows that I'm shaken. The ordeals have been that I've gone through have left their mark, but you still manage as best you can. You keep your mind busy in order to chase away doubts and painful memories, and you still have some way to go. Who knows where your mind could lead you along the paths of insanity. We got one new informational, I do believe, with the Dr. Algernon Drake, excuse me, now that we got him listed in here. He's the owner of the Nameless Bookstore, and a friend of Sarah Hawkins. It would seem that the two of them were united in a common thirst for knowledge about the occult. There's a strange collection of parchments and books of spells, and he seems to know all about this island's clandestine activities. If I decide to explore the occult trail, he will be an excellent guide, which I probably will. We got a new place located here for the Riverside Institute. Through the eyes of Dr. Colden, I finally visited the Riverside Institute and the operating rooms and dormitories surrounding the pharmacy. Everything here is an air of respectability. Do the nurses really know, like Dr. Colden, what's going on in the cellars? What is sure is that the staff fear Fuller. It is perhaps this fear that prevents them questioning the validity of a medical center of this size on such a small island. And I got a little bit of a cult that I picked up from the books in the bookstore, which is a whole lot of Rylean language that I can't ever say. Extracts taken from the Necronomicon. Fenglui Migulwilnaf Achlu Rachlai Wagan Nagel Fatagan. The Elder Sign finally actually showing up as a thing in here. Man discovered a protective symbol so powerful that it could remove them from the gaze of the creatures of the myth. They carved into their jewels, painted it on the doors of their houses, and embroidered it on the clothes of their children. Later they understood that it could even exercise its power on the doors of the sunken city. All of these are from the Necronomicon extracts. Necronomicon itself, the words that follow are not really mine. They were communicated to me in my dreams and trances by the greatest minds of the cosmos. I take advantage of these moments of lucidity that grow ever shorter to write down these few scraps from the immense knowledge that they send crashing against my broken mind night after night. I can only leave these crumbs of knowledge to the world in the hope that reading them will guide men, but I utterly fear the unholy words will stain the soul of whoever dares to open this accursed collection, because just like prisoners whose confessions were written on their own skins, I shall protect my heritage beyond the ages. This book is bound in flesh, written with blood and human flesh. And the High Priest. The call cannot be made without a guide. The guide does not have to see or to hear. He is fully committed to the cause of the great old one that he serves. He will find the oracle. He will pursue the truth seeker. He will neither reveal nor explain. He will observe. And when the stars align and the days of the awakening arrives, he will take his place and lead the call. All little notes that came out of the research that I did within the bookstore. And breakdowns of stuff I found in the previous chapters. These are just notes and prescriptions for things that I found. Inventory items I picked up and knowledge books that I've picked up, which are really not a big deal. Mostly stuff that expand my character's stats. It looks like I've only got one more thing. My sanity thing was on here, I guess. Not sure why that's actually showing up on there. The last things, these are all the mental traumas that I've experienced throughout the game so far. Having the nightmares, showing the submerged city, the rituals that I witnessed live this time instead of from the nightmares, the deaths inside the asylum when I was in there, the death of Francis Sanders, the Malleus Bestiarium, which is a bestiary of creatures coming out of the Necronomicon. The Shambler itself from that same book, which I went through in the last episode, and then reading of the Necronomicon, which is what helped me to go into the mind of the Doctor, Marie Colden, to find out what's going on. So I'll go through that one real quick. Pierce has read the Necronomicon drawn by the whispers of the accursed book, and he forced the bookseller's safe, touched the skin binding, and deciphered the last words of the crazed Abdul Alhazred, as if in answer to the question that Pierce was asking himself. The book sucked in his mind and projected it into the body of Colden. Silent witness to his own investigation, he followed her steps down into the cellars of the Riverside Institute and her confrontation with Fuller. Returned to his own body, Pierce slowly comes to understand that his investigation is taking him into unknown territory. The words of the Necronomicon still echo in his mind. Will he ever forget that horrifying read? And that is why our brains are fucked. So now, like I said, we are here. And, good, I do have light. We are here at the doctor's office by the look of it, in the asylum, in a need to try to find as much information as we can. The diary of Reverend Wickwood's wife. Her husband John built the first Hawkins home called Hilltop at the end of the 17th century. They were among the first white colonists of the island. The previous inhabitants disappeared mysteriously 3 centuries earlier.
An old diary.
Nothing in that drawer. We gotta find whatever we can from this and find out where she went.
What does that mean?
Dr. Fuller from 1849, he had a lot of female nurses. Oh, what do you think it means? Would you read this book? Read the book. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna read every book. I know it's gonna affect my destiny and make me darker and my mind going further and deeper. Another achievement too. Complete revelations, huh? This collection catalogs the classified creatures that, catalogs and classifies the creatures that I had never heard of. Divinities from the stars, creatures capable of traveling from one dimension to another. It presents itself as a reference book or work on the bestiary of the myth, without giving details in the mythology to which it refers. Its pages are covered with phantasmagorical illustrations, or creatures and stuff like the knife that we used in the last episode and the Elder Sign itself. But these things give me increases in my occultism capabilities. I might max my occultism out by the time I'm done with all of this, with the way I've been doing. Unfortunately, it is consistently dropping my insanity. I think it's cool as fuck, and you shouldn't read them, but that's alright. I'm still visibly shaken. It's gonna be entertaining, I think. I am gonna end up in a fucking asylum at the end of this, but you know what? We will know all that we can about the occult in this place.
The Scylla is here, like in the vision. Colden came this way.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, she saw that boat in his office too. So her vision just showed that there's still things left behind. It's so weird that he would think that.
What the... Fuller, too.
Everyone's on pills. Alright, let's figure out how to get out of here. Are we even having to worry about hiding yet? I bet we will.
Right. Enough time wasted. Colden needs me. I must find her.
Fuck, there are asylum staff here. We need to find our way around without getting seen. I don't think we're allowed to be in here. Being that we escaped earlier, I'm definitely heading down there. Being that we escaped earlier, we need to be careful what we do. That's it. I was like, how do I leave? Let's go straight in, I guess. Holy fuck me, what's that?
No!
Oh god.
My god. What is happening to me? What was that? It's as if I'd been transported somewhere else. What happened? Something has changed, but what?
What is going on? Based on these different things I have. So this is just leading around in a loop. But I can't go this direction. Alright, so let's take this other lantern and see what happens when I pass through. This door is heavily etched in our elder sign. This is the kind of shit that makes me look insane when I'm walking around in here with all these doctors. This pseudoscientific work of Cesar Lombroso correlates an individual's morphology with the criminal predispositions. The seriousness of this study and the accuracy of the demonstrations can deceive an uninformed reader. You know what? Oh, it didn't give me anything. I thought it was going to give me medical knowledge. Usually the books give you some kind of abilities or intelligence. Now I can go into the pharmacy. Interesting. Clear my sinus. Well, I don't think I can pass through these. Yep, I'm limited somewhat on where I can go by these signs. Let's take a look around and see if any of this relates, unless I'm trying to hide from something. Brick walls. I don't have to hide. And it seems that this space is of no use to me. They do put hiding spots to make it so I can, though. Medicine's a secret science. believe I read these in the previous one. This is a very interesting book aimed at a wide public, demonstrates how non-recognized sciences have influenced modern medicine, magnetism, grandmother's secrets, Chinese acupuncture, hypnosis, herbal medicine, alchemy, and many others have contributed to a certain extent to the enrichment of medicine at the beginning of the century. The fact that I'm getting these items physically, but they're not like adding any knowledge to me, indicates that I've read them already through the eyes of Marie Colden. So that's strange. It doesn't let me go any further. Can I go down this way now? As he said, something has changed. Let's go through with the green light and see if anything is different. This wall of smoke, you're not supposed to look that much at it. They didn't even extend to the edges. What am I missing? And every time I try to go into the pharmacy space, it won't let me pass through. You see? Can't jump. But I need to go through here. Oh, it changed again. I can go in here now. What is this?
Where have I seen this?
Increase the lamp's brightness. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, I can pass through with the brighter lamp. But these will reset me if I go the wrong way. Or maybe I have to. I tell you what, this guy's losing his damn mind doing all this. Oh, son of a bitch. Yep. Oh, Jesus, that caught me off guard. I can't use the lantern too strongly, because in the darkness it'll get me. And it just keeps looping around. Can I get this red lantern and do something with it? Yes, the other side door changes for this. It's interesting going back and forth like this. Like I've got to find something each time. There's nothing to find here, no books or anything to pick up. Whatever's over there I can't reach anyway because it's not part of what I need to mess with right now. So if I go back to get the green lantern, will I then be able to pass through? I have got to be really careful how much I use Now that door is there.
Destiny. It is trapped you.
What the actual fuck am I doing here, man? It's just going around in circles like this. This lantern only has so much power to it. Wants me to go back through here again. Through the room. Passing through here. Clearing this. I need to go back and get the other lantern. Hopefully a switch on it will actually power these up. Oh, it goes back. Every time I come to this one, it changes. Alright, can I pass through here now? Okay, so every time I return to that lantern, it gives me... It refills it. Which I need to keep on looking. And with this lantern, I'm able to do some affect certain doors. I have to switch back and forth, but I have to keep coming back here to repower it. So, keep moving. Keep moving. But these walls are bricked up. If I recharge and go through here, can I bust this open now? I can. That's where it's located. Whatever that entity is walking around. I know that thing is leading me to a certain spot. I wanted to double check to make sure there wasn't anything I can affect in here before I come through. I have to come through with that green lantern. As much as I'd rather not, because this one is revealing some fucking dark ass shit. That thing, whatever it is walking around within this, between dimensions or something. There it is.
You are confronting powers that surpass you.
Every time I'm heading back to clear this lantern, keep this thing fully powered. Damn, it's so dark in here. Through the wall again. Passing through here and here. My thing is getting darker and I'm moving further and further away. Gotta get back before this lantern goes out. And see if I can get through all of that with the red one and see if there's a change. The world changes every time in its layout. Or at least to which doors are available, which doors are open. Boiler room is X'd on that wall. I wonder if that means anything to me. I'm out of here. Damn it. Well, it wouldn't because everything is bricked up, I suppose, so it's not like I can go anywhere else. Oh, hey. The doctor's office from this side is available. Oh, it was like a full circle. Back in full circle to where I came from, but now with that green light, it's gonna be a run to reach this location. I didn't even notice this door when I walked by it. The lantern on the green one is very hard to see with. This is preventing me from passing through easily to make it a simple circle. I question that if I hadn't done so much research into the occult as I've gone and done this, looking into every opportunity I have to read occult stuff, would it have changed the effects or the things that are happening to me in here? Alright, so by the doctor's office, which should be along the left wall when I get far enough in here. Through here. God, oh, fuck me. God damn it, that scared the crap out of me. I did not expect to see anything. I was like, yep, I can keep running. Ooh, I got the chills everywhere now. Thanks, Gabe. I don't need this kind of shit. There's one. And that's what I needed to clear this wall. I think it'll clear that one back there too. God damn it, that scared me. My chest hurts now. I'm clearing all of these up. I see how that worked though. I was like collecting the runes to be able to pass through. Can I look in this drawer now? This book. A reference to medical science is like a dictionary. This work references in alphabetical order all the medical sciences known and practiced in the modern world. For each of the entries, the major works and names of reference authorities are listed. Still, nothing to educate me. Let's go get myself lanterned up and go through this gate finally. Oh, I want to puke. That really caught me off guard. They got me in a false sense of safety.
Back to normal.
Back to normal. Afraid to turn around. Everything is back to normal. As normal as it can be in a place like this. following in the footsteps of Mary Colden again. What the real question is, in reality, was I just standing there or was I crazily running through the halls of the hospital? Did that happen in a split second, or did it last as long as it seemed to take for me to do? I doubt we'll find what we need in here. Of course we won't, because I just passed through fucking something else. This is not where I just was. Oh, God damn it. This is not where that door passed through. It's an endless fucking hallway.
What's going on? It never ends.
It will eventually, and it's gonna scare the fuck out of me when it does.
Damnation.
Okay.
That's me.
Oh shit.
Oh God.
Oh God.
I gotta get out.
There's no way out. Padded cells, man. A room with no walls. That was all a bad idea.
Pierce, I found her. I finally know what's going on. You must live and find the truth. It is already too late for me.
Colden?
A door in the fucking void.
Was it a hallucination?
I'm gonna shut that door. These hallucinations are getting crazier.
Please take a seat and be quiet, Mr. Pierce. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oh, you knew I was coming.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing and turn around now.
She's dead, man.
No, it can't be. No! You son of a bitch! What did you do to her?
The same thing I'm going to do to you.
I've done more experiments on you, Mr. Pierce.
I said, what did you do to her?
You shouldn't be sorry for your friend. You should envy her.
Murderer! This madness must
Blow his
stop.
brains out. By which I mean I will totally do that if they give me the option. Bullet. Oh, of course. She is not dead?
Colden?
Oh no, she's dead. Fuck me. I don't want to go near her. Where did the doctor go? And am I in reality now? I can't tell anymore. Pass right through to another place. I'm not in control. Is this Sarah's room or space? With the paintings and everything, it indicates it. Painting me. Ooh, creepy. God, I hate that when they do that in these Cthulhu worlds, man. I tell you, I've seen so many movies that do that kind of stuff. Paintings that change and move when you're not looking at them. You ever wonder if the pictures are following you? Or wonder if the eyes that you see in photographs are watching you or not? Is it your imagination? An optical illusion? Do they stare at you whenever you're not watching them? What is this now?
What in God's name?
I feel like I've never left the hospital, man. Sarah alive now.
What did they do to you? Can you speak?
You're probably right. Don't agitate her, man.
Sarah.
Will you speak now?
He gave him the gold and I the azure. I don't see him very often anymore. The green is stronger.
Are you feeling ill?
At least she's alive.
I'm here, but no.
If I'm even
Let's
here.
get you out of here.
It comes in my dreams. Our minds melt like colors on a palette.
Come with me.
It's is of the oldest green. A violent living, vibrant. A sea green, maybe. No.
Mrs. Hawkins, we must go before someone finds out.
Oh, but he will. He always knows these things when it's about me.
To know. A valid SAN requirement. I have what's needed to speak Relayan. Not exactly a prisoner. Talk to him. It was love. Go on with psychology.
You're in bad shape, but you're unharmed. Who are you hiding from?
You mean what am I hiding from? Charles is doing this to protect me.
What from? Tell me.
I can't. We should not call his name. Terrible, terrible consequences.
All right. Come with me.
He will know. He will find us.
One more reason to hurry.
Have I seen you before?
Can you walk?
Maybe.
Then let's go before your husband finds us.
Huh, that was the only choice I had. I guess that worked.
It was in
Oh, let's see, where are we at now? This place shouldn't exist. The doors lead elsewhere. The symbols must disappear. At present, the shambler. I must get out. Sarah Hawkins is alive. After Colden, everything is mixed up. The corridors grow longer. There was this voice and all this blood coming out of abandoned cells. I followed it. She is here. She isn't dead. Which is good. I've got 2 points towards moving up some of our skills, but I'm not going to fiddle with that right now. My sanity is probably waning. I really don't know if any of this shit's real anymore. Being trapped in the madness is the death of Colden. Is the death of Colden a hallucination, or is it the sole flash of the truth in the slow descent into madness that Edward Pierce's mind is undergoing? The detective gained entry to the Riverside Institute in order to help the doctor. Immediately attacked by the shambler, he fled through a transmuted hospital whose architecture respected no physical laws. His wanderings led him to an operating room where his confrontation with Fuller came to an end when Colden's corpse rose up to attack Pierce. The detective thinks that he's got a grip on himself, but he now knows that death and madness lie in his path. His sanity was severely affected by this new ordeal, as it shows that I'm still just shaken, though. Apparently I haven't lost my mind yet. We have new information on who was supposed to be the dead Sarah Hawkins, and now the dead doctor. Arrived too late to free Colden from the clutches of Fuller. Just before I found her body in the hands of the doctor, she came to see me to give me a last message. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but I believe that her words were full of truth. And now she is alive. Found Sarah Hawkins alive. Prisoner of the Riverside Institute, Charles Hawkins and Dr. Fuller seem to have connived to hide her from the world. She seems to be very affected by the tragedies that have struck her family. But I detected a fighting spirit in this woman that I would better not underestimate. She's a survivor. Or dangerous. That's also possible. She could just be dangerous.
Your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course. The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
Oh, what are we supposed to do?
This way. Follow me.
Hey, what's up, man? My YouTube won't load. It's there. I'm posted up on everything. You might have some lagging issues. I had some problems with it the other day. So I've got to deal with these guards, huh?
Oh no.
Well, what am I supposed to do? It was definitely not nothing. Nothing was not what I was supposed to do.
It was in your studio.
What?
You painted me. That's where you saw me.
Of course.
I think I need to lead them away from her.
The men in white are coming.
You mean the guards?
This way. Follow me.
Okay. Stay here. Oh, I see their movement. No, that's steam. What do you want me to do, lady?
What the?
Oh no.
Ah, fuck me. How did she get ahead of me? Girl, you need to run faster than that. I don't think any of this
Wait.
is actually happening
The machine. It's
at
the
this
green,
point.
The decaying one.
The gas.
Yes. It's not good for living beings.
We don't have time for that.
I am not moving until the wrong is set right.
Damn it.
Yeah, I figured I have had some time to get a bunch of recordings. I have everything I need recorded and prepared for my trip all the way out to the end of October. Scheduled for shows every other day or every 2 to 3 times a week based on time frame constraints. So now I can stream for a little while before I head out. Got a few weeks to go before I'm gone. Maybe get a few more recordings of other things in. Hope you guys are interested in Jack and Daxter.
Better off finding
That's going to be running for a few months. What has she got me doing?
Perfect.
A fire poker, that'll help me to pull that open.
All right. That should do it. Let's move.
Yeah, I was waiting for this, either her husband or the doctor to appear.
I'm your puppet no more. You bastard!
I'm doing good. Like I said, I've been working my butt off trying to get as many videos out as I possibly could to prep for my trip.
You owe me obedience.
I have scheduled months and months of video footage to keep the channel running while I'm gone. So that way, if I can,
You are going nowhere.
if I can, I'll be able to stream here and there, but I don't know if I'll have this internet speed to do that. So I figured I'll do some of these, at least try to finish this game up beforehand. Maybe play some stuff that doesn't require any story. It's like watching a movie. Am I gonna fight him now? Oh, is this happening? Because fighting hasn't been a thing in this game at all.
No. Why should I let you take her away when I could snap your
Well, let me use some psychology. Occult expert. Oh, God. Investigation skills. My investigations do the best.
They don't want me dead. Why? Because you are the one destined to perform the call.
I can't talk about what I'm going to be doing, unfortunately. It's just military stuff. Stuff for my job.
My desire to protect Sarah is stronger than their petty schemes. You heard her. No, detective. She is much, much more than a woman. She is the Oracle. Sarah has seen things, has made things you can't even begin to imagine. Would you still save her if I told you that she is even more
I believe so.
than I am?
I want to know how she moved past me like she did.
She's weak, physically and mentally. Do not make the mistake of thinking she's a feeble woman.
Did she do this to him? Is she the villain of this overall? Yeah, no worries, man.
Sarah has been in the presence of the myth.
And should get some breakfast myself.
Even if she were to leave Darkwater, she would still hear his call. And the cult will always be here, waiting for
I think she's running this shit.
Then we get rid of its members. You are out of your league, detective. They control the whole
Every
life.
single person on it.
She will finally surrender to his power, and the world will fall with her. Don't! No one can escape the wheel of destiny, they say. But I will change it. I will save Sarah.
He thinks he's protecting her then. Nope, she got you, because you weren't busy paying attention to her. Like she wasn't going to do anything. So they're implying that she's more dangerous than he was, and that she is the reason all of this went bad. I'm guessing through her paintings, like a gateway. List of games coming? Oh, of what I'm giving away? Oh, I don't even know if I'm going to be doing that. I have a bunch of stuff. I might be holding on to those and just doing them on random giveaways to show I'm still alive. I might do something. It depends on what I'm going to be doing next. I didn't even think about that. Thanks for reminding me, though. Like I said, I've been so busy prepping. I've dropped my normal status of things. I'll have to do something different. Play one of these other titles that are popular right now. Hone my lack of skills in battle royale games, since it seems to be what everybody's doing right now. Sell all my stuff off or give all my stuff away that way. Still in Chapter 9? Just the Hawkins Mansion part. After the death of Colden, Pierce, victim of hallucinations, advanced inside the Riverside Institute to the point of discovering Sarah Hawkins alive. Prisoner of Dr. Fuller, the last or prisoner of Dr. Fuller, period, in sentence, pause, wait to the next one. The last confrontation between Charles Hawkins and his wife has revealed that the man, under his monstrous appearance, tried to protect her from the influence of the myth. He warned Pierce, If Sarah succumbs to the lure of the occult, she will lose all free will, allowing the call to bring its plan to fruition. Summon an ancient and evil god. Henceforth, Pierce must know more about Sarah Hawkins' intentions to find a way to protect her. I know that's what everybody does. I don't even know what to do. I got, like I said, if I get an opportunity to stream, I'll be streaming random stuff. It won't. I want to get into other games, but if I get too far into other games, it may not. I may not have enough time to do all that. So I did pick up. I'm looking up at a stack of games I have that I've picked up recently, so I'd have something to play on this trip. I picked up Resident Evil 7 and Agony. I've been playing Kingdom Hearts 3 in my free time, but I've no intentions on doing streams for that because that game is a long series that I haven't gotten into. I can go back into Fallout 76 for a bit. I haven't played that in a while. I hear it's falling apart, but I've been too busy to even play it.
No parent should have to bury their child, knowing it's me that put him there. The guilt will never go away.
I feel your pain.
How did she put him there, though?
I'll do anything to get him back. Anything.
Crazy occult shit?
My work was what lured me here in the first place. It began showing me things I never should have painted. Things Charles should never have seen.
What am I to you?
Damn.
I took care of you, saved you from your miserable life. You'll never find a man better than me. You owe me.
I owe you nothing. We'll leave now.
The only thing about this game that annoys me is the voices are off. They have a bad syncing problem.
You're not going anywhere. You are mine.
Huh. Really didn't think that she set fire to him. That is not how I would thought that would have gone. And of course the sun wasn't able to be moved fast enough. I was wondering why she said she felt she caused it. Yeah, right? Okay.
Simon.
Come on.
Well, she was just trying to protect her family, or her kid anyway, since he obviously, seeing her paintings, lost his mind. Lit as fuck, exactly. Back at the Hawkins Manor. I bring her back to her own home, because you know that's what she wants. How much experience did I earn from all of that? Enough to move up? No, not quite. I'll hold on to it till I reach my 6.
Mr. Pierce.
At least this guy's
We were
here.
waiting for you.
Good. Sarah doesn't have much time.
What are you doing here?
I
Did
asked
you
you.
think I would let you confront the occult without supervision?
This is too dangerous.
I literally asked him to come. Why would I be asking that question?
Algernon, I need to talk to Mr. Pierce.
Very well, Sarah. I will be in Charles Hawkins' office.
Okay. I'll talk to you in a minute then. I need to talk to him as well. All right, lady.
You seem different.
Yes. When I woke up this morning, my mind was sharper. Cleaner. I can still hear the voice calling me. It is so strong. So ancient. Enticing. Dangerous. I may never be able to escape his grip, but for now I can keep it at bay. I know what I owe you, Mr. Pierce. But I can't come back to Boston with you.
Why not?
Why do you think you're responsible for everything that has happened?
Because I am. I am the one who read the Forbidden Book. I am the one who painted the creature. I must find it and kill it. I am the only one who can end its slaughter.
No. No, you will
could just leave.
to Boston.
I owe you no obedience.
This isn't about what you want or don't want to do. You would risk destroying the world just because you can't face the consequences of your actions.
I am willing to atone for my sins.
No. You're just trying to erase all proof of the mistakes you've made.
I know what I have done. I will not rest until the creature is sent back to its dimension.
Yeah, well, you know your father's looking for it. I kind of want to say one of these. I'm doing it.
You can't give up, even knowing the stakes.
Yes, thank you.
Still, I won't let you go.
What?
You will stay here until I find a safe way to return to Boston.
That's ridiculous. Listen, Algernon knows of a way to protect me.
I don't know what that was going to be. I don't know what those even say because they're written in Relayan.
All right. I'll help you.
But those options have recently become available to me from all of that. What does she really know? What have they done to her? Her husband said that she was dangerous, Sarah Hawkins. She looks crazy, like me. She won't leave Darkwater, not before having killed the Shambler. Great. This is madness. Drake might know something. He spoke about protecting her and is waiting in his office, Charles's office. I probably shouldn't be speaking in Relayan as I'm losing my mind. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what I figured was going to happen. Seeing Charles Hawkins' death, the cost of knowing the truth, and I'm starting to speak in crazy tones. This is a forgotten secret, so old and terrifying, which is only divulged in the blasphemous pages of lost homes or whispered during forgotten and outlawed rituals. We're not children of Providence. You know the cruel and awful truth, and you have seen the frightening face of reality. So I've actually started to lose my sanity. Ray Colin deceased. I already looked at those. Why are those reset again? Charles Hawkins tried one last time to challenge wishes of Sarah Hawkins, and he is dead. This time there is no coming back. Although I condemn the actions of this man, in a certain way I understand his motives. He was ready to do anything to protect his wife. His abandonment of the cult allowed us to flee the Riverside Institute and to learn more about the threat that was weighing upon the mind of Sarah Hawkins. A fireplace poker. I'm going to carry that around with me all the time. Alright. Algernon Drake should be in the office as the back end of this place and go see what he has to say about us. I think it's down here. It's been a minute since I've been in this place. There you are.
Seeing you again. Ah, it's you. I'm here for her, not you.
I don't care why you're here. Your usefulness is the only thing that matters. How do we protect Mrs. Hawkins from the influence of the forces that claim her?
By following Charles Hawkins, that imbecile of a thief, of course.
What do you mean?
He found something. An amulet. The symbol engraved on it could protect Sarah.
Could?
We are dealing with forces that by far surpass what your intellect can process.
Hey, what are you trying to say?
Feel free to ask me any question regarding the matters that exceed your grasp.
What is the true nature of the Necronomicon?
I see that you are interested in my precious book. It is the definitive book of knowledge
I'm
of
liking
the
the
occult, Mr. Peters,
Relayan ones.
written by Abdul al-Hazred. It is the answer to many a question.
That is why it's so highly valued.
Yes, and even though it is a copy, given to me as a gift by Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University, the work remains very powerful.
I understand better why you keep it in a safe.
Yeah, don't touch that fucking book is what it is.
This creature, the Shambler, what is it?
It is a hunter. It travels from one dimension to another to hunt down its prey.
And apparently it's
Francis
decided to pick
Sanders
me no
was
matter
one of
what.
its victims. How could a creature like that end up in one of Mrs. Hawkins' paintings?
Sarah has an uncommon gift, a connection with entities that live beyond our reality. I doubt that she was aware at the time, but when she painted the picture in a certain way, she called it.
Of course.
Now it remains in our reality.
Let us say that it uses the painting as a portal into our reality, and we make enticing prey for it.
That's
Then
why
we need to
must
destroy
find
the
a way of
painting.
sending it back to where it came from permanently.
And if we can't do it from the inside, why don't we just burn that place down?
The dagger with a strange sign. Was it you who sold it to Francis Sanders?
If you are referring to the dagger of the ancients, then yes, it was me. Why?
Because we need
Know
that.
What he intended to do with it.
Francis was primarily a collector of occult objects. He liked rare items such as the dagger, but I doubt he knew its purpose.
It allowed me to send the creature you call the Shambler back into the painting.
Fascinating. But I am afraid that this might only be short-lived.
You mean that thing could come back?
Yes, that is why I am looking for a more permanent solution.
It must never come back.
We must have a plan to get rid of it then.
Genius like you must have already found a way to get rid of this creature, yes?
I sense your sarcasm, but it does happen that, yes, I do have a solution. I think I can destroy it, but for that I must approach the creature, and to be able to do so, I need the key to Rie.
Another one of your
Rile. I
baubles.
don't like the way they pronounce it. I
It is
say
a
Riley.
bauble, unbeliever. It is a very
Riley.
powerful protection, able to repel very ancient forces. Much more effective than your Colt.
What does it look like?
It is a golden amulet, bearing very ancient inscriptions and an elder sign at its center. A star with an eye in the middle.
I thought I'd seen that. I thought I had that.
Where can we find it?
Therein lies the problem. That foul thief, Charles, has hidden it somewhere.
Of course.
I found this drawing among his personal effects. I think that it has something to do with the location of the amulet.
I'll follow this lead. You continue searching.
That is what I intend to do. As for you, return here the second you find it. I don't want it to disappear again.
Not a problem. Thank you for the sketch, though. That's a painting. I mean, that's the bust, isn't it? Find the amulet. Secondarily, find the bust. Referring to this bust, right? Maybe not. Drake thinks that Charles Hawkins has hidden the amulet in a mansion and that it is able to protect Sarah Hawkins. Apparently, the symbol that is engraved upon it is influence. It has influence over the powers that threaten her. If it is true, I must get my hands on it. Drawing leads to the amulet. Where have I seen this bust? Excuse me. I'm pretty sure in her library that she's in right now is where I've seen most of the busts. Looking for one of a bald man with a long beard. It could be upstairs, but I'll check. I'll start with the library. There's a lot of busts in here. What is this? What's this on the table? Oh yeah, have a drink. Will that improve my sanity at all? Oh, I am still psychotic. I don't know how I'm able to do what I'm doing now at this point if I'm losing my mind so badly. The ducks or the...
How are you, Bradley?
Ah, it's you, Pierce. I'm just worried about Marie. I mean, Dr. Colden. Have you had any news?
I'm so sorry, Bradley. I could do nothing to save her.
What do you mean? What happened?
I'm not sure what happened, but I found her body in the cellars of Riverside.
You sure that you've got nothing to do with it? If she hadn't tried to help you, she might still be alive.
Whatever, you can blame me if you wish, sir.
Truly.
It's that slug Fuller.
Yes.
I swear I'll shoot him. What do you say, Pierce? Are you with me?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Have no fear, Bradley. Dr. Fuller will not escape the clutches of destiny for long. Sooner or later, he will be judged for what he has done. You just need to have faith.
What are you talking about? What's this story of destiny? No, I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait for some mystical intervention. I'll take care of him. Myself.
Well, I'm with you.
Must do something for those who are still alive, Bradley. Sarah is still in danger as long as the cult is active. We need to see this through, otherwise Marie's death will have been in vain.
You're, the voice of reason, Pierce.
Somehow, I'm fucking crazy, but that's alright. How am I the voice of reason? I'm literally psychotic now and speaking in fucking cryptic tongue. But I'm the voice of reason. No, that's not quite it. God, where did I see this bust? Was it in one of the offices? It must have been in an office. I hope it wasn't down in the tomb somewhere. We'll check through his rooms.
Was Sarah Hawkins telling the truth?
There it is. Before I get into that, found the bust. And I just saw that. Sketch of still life. This sketch must guide me to the artifact concealed by concealed. That's weird. This sketch must guide me to the artifact concealed by concealed Charles Hawkins. Where have I already seen it? Got a typo in your game, peoples. I don't know, but I'm going to check around these rooms and drawers real quick before I go and do... I know exactly where I've seen this, actually. And then I'm going to do some history investigation here.
What kind of ritual was she preparing? Was the painting of the Shambler displayed here?
Oh, jeez, man. Don't put this in your head right now. Thank goodness.
Mrs. Hawkins never told me why she was in possession of the Necronomicon. She was trying to send back the shaman.
Ooh-wee.
How did she react? Was she afraid?
Well, that's only a question she can answer for you.
Charles Hawkins was ready to do anything to protect his wife.
He busted in the door to help her out, I guess. Should expose to him all of this.
If the amulet can protect Sarah Hawkins from the influence of the mythos, I must find it.
Shit, I need that thing for myself. Are you serious, man? Every little piece I do is just making me worse. I am literally losing my fucking mind. I don't know what's going to happen when it reaches the end, but this should be interesting. Alright, I saw this in the actual study. This was the one I looked at. I thought I was looking for in the first place, so it is where the amulet is. I wasn't wrong on that aspect. Or at least another clue. Why, this is just a pocket watch.
This is the amulet that Drake was looking for.
This amulet is engraved with the Elder Sign. Drake calls it the Key of Relaya. Relay. I can never say that right. Relaya. He firmly believes that it is the artifact of the great power. Am I seeing premonitions with this? And more occult shit. Almost lost all my sanity. Man, y'all making this very difficult. It gets worse and worse. Jeez Louise. At least I got another point towards it, though, and I found the amulet now. Boop. Occult stuff. My character points are almost enough to build up another one. Should I show it to her first? No, she don't want to talk. Alright, let's get it to him. Mr. Drake. I found what you've been looking for. It was in the extremely obvious shrine built to him.
It's you again.
Why are you surprised I'm here, weirdo?
I think I've found what we're looking for.
Let me see that. Yes, that's it. It's perfect. We are saved.
I must tell Mrs. Hawkins.
Yes, do that.
Thank you. And another character point. I can upgrade. Boom. Wrong button. Let's see. Spotting hidden. Psychology. I could bring up the other ones, though. Eloquence would be nice to be at least level 4 on that one as well. I think I'll do that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The only thing I don't have is strength, but I'm not really worried about all that. Might have the ability to unlock conversations. As you've seen from many of my games, if you are a frequent watcher of my stuff, focus heavily on the story and conversation bits throughout these kind of games. They are what's most important to me. Clues. The failed incantation. All the clues for this chapter. Forgot about that. In Sarah Hawkins' office, a circle decorated with unknown symbols surrounded by partly consumed candles bear witness to the artist's occult activities in the middle of a tangible proof. Upturned easels, broken bolt mark left on the floor by a beast. All of that. New residual images arrived to disturb the reconstruction. The Necronomicon appeared on the floor. Did I get a phone call? I didn't get a phone call. That's fucking weird. Let's go straight to voicemail. Anyway, the Necronomicon appeared on the floor, probably because Sarah Hawkins sought the knowledge required to carry out her right within its pages. There was no doubt a right of revocation because the Shambler was present. The mark on the floor does not lie. There is no other creature on the earth capable of making anything like it. Whatever Sarah Hawkins tried to do, it failed. The state of the room accentuates the words of her dead husband. You must never again come near occult forces. And the amulet. I need to give her. Amulet is engraved. Boop, 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 boop. I like that they actually do that. They do tell you, like, hey, take a look in your diary so you know what you're looking for. Oh, hey. Where are you going?
I have it. It's a strange amulet. I hope it will protect you, considering that nothing will help you change your mind.
You must understand. I already went too far.
What have you seen that's so terrible you convinced yourself that you had to risk so much?
I can't tell you now.
The rise of Cthulhu himself.
To end badly.
Yes, Chief West is here with Sullivan.
Okay.
Bradley, you take care of Sarah. I will deal with them.
Eh?
Sure? All right.
Whisper. Oh, what do you guys want now? I've been here for 2 days.
I've been hearing about you a lot lately. You seem to enjoy causing trouble.
I've done nothing.
Nice job, Chief. You got me. Great police work.
You can try to play smart with me all you want, Pierce. Witnesses have identified you as the one who set fire to Riverside.
Witnesses? How convenient. That's not the whole story, is it?
Set fire to Riverside.
I don't care about your stories. Save them for the judge.
I didn't even have the opportunity to do that.
You know, us cops, we base our investigation on facts and testimonies. You might want to try that next time.
Game over.
You bet I will.
Based on your choices of occultism, you have failed. Just kidding. Moving on to the actual next chapter. With the help of Algernon Drake, Pierce has obtained an amulet that is supposed to protect Sarah Hawkins against the evil powers that covet her. The painter told him of her desire to track and kill the dimensional shambler in order to atone for her sins. Before Pierce could stop her, he was arrested by the police. You know, he could have told her about the knife that she's definitely going to need. Because I didn't take it. I'm pretty sure I don't have it on me. Which means she needs to go to the estate and get that, because that was the only way we were able to back him into the painting in the first place. If she knows how to destroy him beyond all of that, that's fine. Except she's going to need some way to protect herself. Yeah, that wasn't even a phone call. Random calls of nobody, 1 second calls. They literally call so quick it doesn't even get a chance to ring. Darkwater Police Station. They laying this out like I'm about to go through a fight.
You know, I've heard a lot about you, Mr. Pierce.
All good, I hope.
It appears that you've been involved in a variety of misdemeanors since your arrival on Darkwater.
I guess.
Entering private property twice, aggression, insulting behavior, and to top it all, arson.
Did not arsonize anything.
Listen, Chief West, I realize that I'm in your jurisdiction, and that you don't like guys like me. However, I think that these accusations are exaggerated and that we would benefit from working together.
Yes.
If that means a confession...
Wonder if he's
from you
related to
and
Herbert
therefore
West.
less paperwork for me, then we've got a deal.
I'm serious. Can't you see what's going on right under your nose?
Yeah? So what's going on that I don't know about?
Yeah, seriously. Question that. What's going on that he doesn't know about? Fuller isn't innocent as he looks.
You'd be better off taking an interest in Dr. Fuller. The experiments he carries out on his patients are as inhuman as they are illegal. And when Dr. Colden wanted to put a stop to it, she too went under the knife.
What are you talking about?
He's not dead.
Nobody's reported any wrongdoings.
Of course they haven't.
Dr. Fuller is a man who is as much respected and admired on the island as he is in his profession. It seems like you've got a grievance against him. Is that why you set fire to his institute?
I didn't set
I'm
fire to
admitting nothing
anything.
at all.
Come on, I'll show you to your new residence. I'll be back later to ask you some questions. I hope that you'll make the right choice and confess to everything. It would be as unpleasant for you as it would be for me if I had to adopt more advanced questioning.
Good luck.
I have no doubt about that.
Unless you're anything like Herbert West, in which case I don't want to be a part of your zombie fucking experiments. Alright.
Mr. Pierce, the truth seeker. We meet at last.
The fuck?
Who's there?
Raining inside. Oh shit. I can't swim. Because the game doesn't have that ability.
I am the one men named Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
Not because of the scale of my terrestrial form, but as a reminder of the immensity of my knowledge.
Are you the cephalopodian
I
one?
came to share with you, human. Do not struggle.
Breathe the water in.
You will not be able to speak or escape my influence.
Pocket, submit.
Excellent. Your mind has begun to expand.
If he says I can't, then I won't.
Your dreams have been gently shepherded by the being they call the Oracle. But it is your curiosity and your fate that have led you up to this moment. You are here to accept the knowledge and follow the path that leads to your freedom.
As long as you don't deform me in a way that makes people freak out, I'm
This is
fine.
an offer that the likes of you, particularly those with such rare characteristics, cannot refuse. The more you bend your human spirit to make it able to receive the truth, the closer you will come to embrace his power. Where is the Oracle, Truth Seeker?
I don't know who you're referring to. Sarah? Oh, I'll accept the knowledge.
Where is the Oracle? Is she not the very object of your quest? I'll let you see for yourself. But do not forget, your fate has already been written.
Yeah, I figured it was. I get the feeling sometimes that I don't have control over most of what's happening. Based on the stats I've said, oh good. As I float in the frickin' prison, I get to see what's going on in her head. Am I gonna control her or him?
If you happen to use your powers again, you may lose more than your life.
It is not about me, but innocent lives. I hope that your sources are reliable.
The bootleggers have the painting. If the dimensional shambler is to appear, he will do it here. The shambler! I knew it!
No! Not again!
Of course. That thing's got you under its control. And I'm in her. Okay, this is not gonna be... Alright.
Algernon, come back!
Who am I? Why do I keep possessing women's bodies? They call it Leviathan. Leviathan, excuse me. The being who has been talking to me since my arrival here. I was in my cell. He appeared and talked about Sarah Hawkins and how badly I wanted to see what she was up to. What has he done to me? He's put me in her mind. Oh, I can't. That's right, because I'm not Pierce. Duh. Darkwater Police Station. A police station in Darkwater is the image of those that is in the image of those who occupy it. Cramped, neat, and tidy, and totally amateur. The only one occupying a cell, but it's not surprising when you see the collusion between the police and the bootleggers, who no doubt supply them with whiskey. I must find a way out of this hole. Yep. And all I've got is a lantern. Thank you. Alright. At least I've got a lantern. Fucking shark bodies. He could be down by the water. Or deeper within this place.
There is Algernon. And the Shambler.
Who were them? Over there. I'm not going down this way.
No way back.
Great. What are these bodies all about? We gotta find my way over to wherever those people are. It looks like this is some kind of mechanism I can't work without the right items. Tools in here. No way to move. Well, this heads up. And there's blood. That's usually a good sign I'm going the right direction. Bootleggers. Okay, I thought she looked familiar. Why is Algernon just standing there?
Hey! You can't leave us!
Sorry, old friend, but it's either you or me.
No! What are you... No! Open! Open up! Open this door! It's here.
Oh, the Shambler is running around in here, son of a bitch. Is there more than one? No, it's just crawling around.
The beast is within our reach.
Are you sure you want to do it?
Let's go.
Quickly, come with me.
Okay. Let me consult my diary. Excuse me. I hate when they do that. Find a Shambler. Nope. Oh, that's right. I don't have that. I don't know why I keep trying to go to the Pierce one. So let me just follow him.
How do we kill it?
The Shambler can open breaches between.
It looks like he's just walking through walls,
He uses
like holes
glyphs
in the
as
walls.
anchors to stay in our world.
Then I must destroy these glyphs.
Exactly.
How can I find them?
I will make the glyphs visible so you can revoke
Mind
them.
powers.
By doing so, this zone will
Vandalize them with your artwork.
Perfect. Stay inside the shield.
I'll create the protective barrier. Get back inside it as soon as you sense the slightest.
Hey, what's up, Zerstor? How you doing? Okay, so this is a safe spot.
The first glyph must have appeared somewhere on the floor.
Oil for my lamp. Somewhere on the floor. Aye. Well, thanks. I'm doing good. I'm trying to get some gaming in and trying to get some of this live streaming done for these ones that I've already played through. Or I was started.
Find that symbol, Sarah. It should react to the light if you use your lamp.
There's oil everywhere. Trying to play through some of these live streams that I've had before so I can get them completed before I end up having to leave for my trip. Been busy preloading as many videos as I possibly can so you guys have stuff to watch and different things that I've been planning on working on. I get you. It's on the floor somewhere and it's going to react to my light. I'm doing what I can, buddy. There's one.
The glyph. I can't move it. Is it acting against me?
The ritual is working. Don't worry. It's just until I ward it off. Oh no. The Wanderer is back. Run!
Oh, okay. Run back to him. Ah, bitch. Eat a bag of dicks.
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, refill my lantern and find the other one. Thank you. Well, I guess I'll take the same circuit again. Go underneath.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I'm pressing. The Shambler's still going to be running around with me? That's the real problem.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
This is so straightforward. That's just what I'm doing. It's like some Klingon fucking reaction to his statement. I am searching, you bag of dicks. Not this one because I was just in that one.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
I'm pressing as much as I can. Go through this way, I guess.
How many are there?
Lots of them. Lots of bodies.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
Is it away from the walls?
I'll never forgive myself for this painting.
Is it going to be on the floor again, or am I going to find it on walls? Is that... I swear, man, I don't give you a lot of detailing on what you got to do. I wish they would point it out more. Hey, this is through here. There we go. Figured I'd come back here once.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on.
Why hashtag RDR? Because I did not realize I set that up. That's my mistake. I haven't gone through and rechanged my my hashtags and stuff on there. I don't even know if hashtags work, and I was doing Red Dead Redemption at the time quite a bit, and that's part of the reason I did that. Let me fix that. I don't know if the hashtags actually work on these because I don't know how to use that function. I was told if I put that on there, it'll actually show up that way, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with those. We'll see. I'll see if I could get that changed. Let me straggle down there. Yeah, sure did. They're at the bottom there. My bad. I'll change those to hashtag Call of Cthulhu. Hashtag Cthulhu. Because I don't know what I'm doing with these. Hashtag Necronomicon. Yeah, sure. That'll work. There. I changed them. And do those actually function? The hashtags? Like, if you click them, do they go anywhere? Do they do anything? I don't know anything about how that stuff works. Somebody had told me that I should put those in and I should put them into my videos somewhere within it, and I don't know how they function. All right, let me pay attention. I expect him to come busting out the same door that I was just in. Second glyph, right? Yes, already got the first one. All right.
The second symbol has been revealed. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, run for my fucking life, apparently, because I was not prepared to get attacked right then. Does it just slow him down? It does, okay.
The second glyph must have appeared. Let's press on. You started me, my friend. I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our actions.
Yeah, which means he'll be ready for us on the next one before I even get a chance to get near it.
The symbol must be here somewhere. Look closely.
That is what I'm doing.
He's getting stronger and
Well, that's cool.
If he catches up with you, try blinding him.
Well, if you click on those, it'll give you information about the Cthulhu and Necronomicon stuff that this stuff is based on. This game is based on a role-playing game that's based on a book by H.P. Lovecraft. He wrote way back in the long time ago's. Okay, I can't get that close to him at all. Note to self. All right, all right. I did all that the right way. Let me get up here now that I understand how this functions. Combating him has been different every single time I've come across him. Because there's no fighting in this. They haven't, like, I have a gun as my character, but I've never actually had to fight. Light him up with some brightness.
You started me, my friend. I have the impression the Shambler is trying to anticipate our
Yes, yes. Step into the space and go the other way.
He's getting stronger and more aggressive. If he catches up with you, try blinding.
That's all I was planning on doing. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. You ain't gonna get me. Little bitch. Second one's done.
Now is when matters get complicated. I must breach the barrier to ward off the creature. You have to lure it in front of me, Sarah. Do you understand? Once it goes after you, I need you to guide it towards me.
Every single time, that's what I've been doing. The fuck, dude? You were random. I still need to find the third glyph.
We're almost there, Sarah. Only one glyph left to find.
This was the one I took first. Obviously, it's not going to be this one again. Based on the locations from the last two, I think I'm going to be going around the back end. That's cool. Are they actually at the end? Are the hashtags showing up at the end of my description, or are they like under the title of my video? Like, I'm curious to how they work. I just never used them, so I've never used them before, and I didn't know they functioned properly. I had a follower who just kept on telling me I should try using them more often.
We're almost there, Sarah. Only one glyph left to find.
That's cool. But does it show up like in my description of my video, like way down in the bottom, or like under the title of the video? Like where does it show up for you to click?
The glyph
There it is. Gotcha, Glyph.
Release me now! Algernon!
Son, quickly, bring him towards me.
I'm gonna try to. He is super close to me. Ah, you son of a bitch. At least I know where it's at, so I'm not wasting my time running in circles. Cool. Okay. Near the title. I'm going to have to remember that. Thank you for that. I've been accidentally clicking people the wrong thing, so I'm going to have to be vigilant enough. See, I put them in the description at the very end of the description. That's why I was curious on where you see them. So when I put them in there, it actually makes it functional. Can I run past him? No. Okay, fuck. I'm going to have to run a long-ass distance to get over there. This is the furthest point away. Mazing through these. The furthest point away. Let me see what works best. And I got to bring him in front of him. Which means I need to run out and around all of this. And down the stairs to get to him. Okay, I could do that. Lantern oil up before we go. I figured the last one's gonna be harder. I'm slowing him down with it. Come on, you little bitch. Have some of that. I always do. Oh, use the painting? My bad. There we go. Suck him back in and destroy that thing. Oh, don't take Algernon with you. Let go of him. Lighting him up with the light was actually worked. Can we destroy this thing now?
I can hear him. He calls me.
Sarah! No!
Yeah, all of my live streams I upload.
It's too late.
Must resist. Please.
No worries, I'll talk to you later. See, have a good day, Zistora. Cool. Can I go back into my own body now? Thank you for allowing me to see that, Leviathan. Chapter 11, Darkwater Police Station. Sarah Hawkins, together with Algernon Drake, managed to permanently drive the Dimensional Shambler back. At the end of the fierce battle, however, this feat of strength cost her what was left of her self-awareness. She has succumbed to the call of the myth. That's all right, because I'm right there with her. Me and Sarah will live happily together and relax. You know what? I'm glad that you mentioned that for me too, Zerstore, because now I've got to go back and look at every video I've recently uploaded and see if I've left that hashtag on all of them. I think I might have left it on all of them. So I forgot it was in there. I hope not.
Why did she do it? Damn it.
I don't think it was a default for me.
Did our guest enjoy our hospitality?
Let me out of here.
I'm warning you, Pierce. I want a short and clear-cut confession.
I'll have to hashtag ASRG for all my stuff.
You don't have any idea what's happening on this damn island.
Chief West, we got a problem.
Damn it, not now. What is it this time?
Captain Fitzroy.
The zombies are rising.
Some guys have ransacked Roy's bar. They went berserk, attacked the patrons, smashed the place up. It's chaos.
This is only the beginning. Let me out.
Let's go take a look.
Feel like losing the
Sullivan
fucking
and
minds. You
Marshall
really gonna
will
leave it
keep
like this?
one nice and warm till I get back.
Are you stupid? Don't you understand?
Those goddamn idiots.
Literally, I can go to sleep? Don't think that's what I want to do. I mean, I don't have much of a choice, but... Oh, we are definitely in a dream.
Truth seeker,
Again.
I find you again.
Yeah, I'm still here. I didn't move.
As promised, I come back to reiterate the offer of truth. As your mind expands and finally understands the true nature of the world, your perceptions change.
Trying to sit back comfortably here.
Are you ready to see your world and the ones that live in it as they truly
There we go.
are?
I can just turn this whole TV. I would probably say, I can't read any of these. I'm gonna go with, square dot.
Come, truth seeker. Follow the path of the ultimate truth.
Alright. I'm glad I've completely lost my sanity now. And I can't say anything.
I thought we were made of the same stuff, Detective. Fighters. Survivors. I never would have thought you so naive. It's all your fault. You could have stopped this whole thing.
How so?
Your army buddies. The villagers. Me.
No, now you're just in my head.
We're all in danger. As long as you're alive.
Leviathan's just trying to fuck with me at this point. Oh, does it keep going? Because it did a second ago.
I can't go to sleep. Keep having the same dream.
I haven't been gone, Andrew. I've been busy, is what it's been.
Just as if I was being skewed.
I don't leave for another couple of weeks. I've been trying to set my channel so you watching me on Twitch side, you won't be able to see me very often, should I say, because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do for that kind of stuff. But I will be gone for a while. Soon, actually. And so what I've been doing is working on, but it's not like all together. If you were to check me out on YouTube side, on my YouTube channel, I will be posting videos there. It's not that I'm leaving Twitch, it's just that I may not have the ability to stream where I'm going to be going. And so because of that, I've been uploading as many videos as I can to prepare for the fact that I may not be able to do what I want to do where I'm going. So.
Who are you, Truth Seeker? I may see you in my dreams.
So quiet.
I still can't decide if you will be my doom or my liberation. This fate, it may have been written for both of us, but I will fight for what is right.
Hey. Damn, it just keeps on opening. Every time I go through one, I know I'm in my own head. Yeah, I'm doing, it's going to be a video every other, it's going to be basically video Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the Psychonauts series, and then it's going to switch over to a Jack and Daxter series. It's going to be running every Tuesday and Thursday, and that will run until I get back. At which point then my videos will go back to 7 days a week. If I have the ability to stream at any time, I'm going to take advantage of it because I'll have a lot of time on my hands and may end up streaming more often. The drawback to it is I won't have access to my computer to do so, so if I stream, it's more than likely going to be through Xbox, in which case it'll be Mixer or YouTube, possibly Twitch, I don't know. That's why I have the 3 on there. But whenever I do that, I will post to each of the channels to indicate where I'm going to be doing my stuff. So, and that's again assuming I'm going to be able to. But I have prepped enough videos to cover about 50% of what I normally post in an 8-month period.
Dom, what happened?
Come, you'll want to hear what these two Egyptians to say.
This better be interesting.
Now I'm through her.
Seems like someone decided to grant you your deepest wish.
A mutiny?
Worse. They killed Chief West.
What?
And left his body in one of our warehouses.
You're kidding.
They're all yours.
Which one of you is dumb enough to kill a cop and throw him on my doorstep?
We don't know nothing.
The dead body in my warehouse disagrees.
We swear, miss, it's not us.
I don't have time for this. Spill it.
We've got nothing to do with it.
I have strength abilities with her.
I want to know everything about the corpse over there, or I swear you will meet the same end.
If we speak to you, we're dead. If we don't speak to you, we're dead. What? No! Listen, miss, we didn't see what happened, but we heard. Noises and talkings, like. We've been betrayed.
By whom?
Go, look at the body. You'll find out for yourself.
Interesting. Let's go, Dom. Where is this workshop?
I'll go with you. He must be talking about the old boat repair workshop.
Huh. And this is going on concurrently, but I'm in the prison still, so he's actually passed through his mind, because this Leviathan keeps allowing me to see through the eyes of others.
That's hooey. How do you know they killed him?
Do you want me to settle it with some lead?
Scurvy dog, always threatening us.
No, but there's no police in this town, and with your
Quiet means
bootleggers
one
versus
head
the
down
fishermen, it's
before
gonna
I
be
ship them
chaos
off.
soon.
I'll take care of them. A bunch of liquor sponges aren't going to lay down the law around here.
I'll
They're
take a
gonna
look at
try.
this workshop. Join me when you're finished.
Okay, they've limited my directionality. I just have to go look around. Investigation mode.
Here we are.
It's just blood on the floor, lady. It's not a here we are situation. There's no body. The fuck are they talking about? Did it get up and walk all the way through here? Oh, yeah, no, they got him.
If someone had told me that one day West's work would kill him.
Okay, nothing else to see, so let's hit the investigation and see what we can find. Since I'm in the mind of her, I can use my investigative skills to find out what happened. So all her stats are based on
Someone moved
mine.
the corpse here. Where did the murder happen?
More than likely.
We came from here.
And they just see a random fisherman, of course.
Down the stairs.
Yes. I followed the trail here. Oh, is that not it? Most annoying aspect to this whole entire investigation thing is you got to look for a lit space and an icon to actually tell you that that's what you're supposed to be looking at. There it is. You're stuck in this format until you figure it out.
So this is where West was killed. What's that?
Some crazy occult shit.
What the fuck is that? Where did it come from?
So a cultist actually killed him.
He wasn't alone. Who were those guys? There's only one man who smokes these gaspers. Fitzroy.
Bum bum bum.
You're not supposed to be here, Truth Seeker.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Am I in her or him? What's going on? I'm so lost now. That's the first time I've ever actually had to combat anything in this game.
Dom, get out of here.
They're all losing their minds.
Damn it.
Chapter 12. Boy, these roll fast. Pierce saw Kat's worrying discoveries through her eyes while she was searching for the murderer of a cop. She was attacked by some of the island inhabitants. Pierce is yet to find if she did make it. Get tearing up the achievements. These segments are quicker towards the end here. There's only like, I don't know, 15 chapters or so in this whole thing. Get this whole series done in like 3 videos by the rate I'm going. And I can try something else for a while. I don't know what to play though. I'd like to start a new series for live streams, but I don't know what to do. Might have to play something I've been doing for a while. I'll do some Tetris 99. That shit is amazing on the Switch. It's literally Tetris Battle Royale. Fun.
Pierce, wake up.
What happened?
Take that weapon, you'll need it.
Finally. Been in this for a while.
What? Tell me.
My head. You're coming into my head.
Bradley, damn it, pull yourself together.
You got me. I can't resist any longer.
It's all right, Bradley. Just try to calm down.
The eloquence is high enough, hopefully.
Are you stupid? I'm telling you, I'm turning into one of them.
Bradley, trust me.
We lost Pierce. They even got Sarah Hawkins. I was unable to stop her.
What do you mean, unable?
She left with the bookseller.
Of course. I saw that.
Came back alone. Told me she couldn't resist the call. The doctors told me later that they saw her going in the direction of the whaling station.
Damn it.
I'm turning, Pierce.
He's not very excited about this and or frightened by it.
Keep fighting it, Bradley.
I'm turning.
It's too late.
It is too late. You have to end this.
Kill me.
Is he really saying that or not? That's the thing. I'm not doing it. Sorry, buddy. You're getting spared.
Enough killing.
Idiot! Now go, you imbecile.
I'm not killing the people around me because I might be losing my fucking mind right now. As is usually the case. Alright, I definitely need to increase my strength if I'm going to be doing all of these fights like this. I guess I'll take 4 points here as well. I am a fully rounded character. There it is. Put that in there. Fully rounded minus medicine because I haven't found any new medicine books. Yeah, see, I'm in total fucking psychosis right now. I've lost my mind entirely. Every one of these symbols that have come up throughout here has been effects of me getting my mind blown, so to speak. I'm not missing that other point. There should be no new other information other than the docs are all crazy. Abandoned mine. No new clues for this chapter. But I at least have a gun now. Yeah, he'll be alright. Chapter 13.
Sarah Hawkins was going to the whaling station.
Oh, Lord. And there's zombies everywhere now. If I can avoid it, I will.
It's my body only. I have the right to eat it. You won't have my flesh.
Yeah, if I can avoid to, I'm not going to kill any of these people. Excuse me, sirs. Just try to step by. They get to the whaling station. Nope. I guess I don't have a choice with some of them. You can't get touched by any of them? Okay, that's going to be insane. Not even physical contact once. You got to make that choice, I guess.
Sarah Hawkins was going to the whaling station.
I can remember which one it is. I want to say it's just that office up there. Hey, excuse me.
You won't have my flesh. You won't have my skin.
I mean, it has to be, because they're not really letting me through anywhere else.
Who's there? Stop. Oh, God. What am I doing?
Killing randoms occasionally.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Yeah, this is the time to go in reconstruction fucking psychosis mode. You've been eating of it too, huh?
And when they found me, they ate my flesh.
Yeah, I figured that's why everybody's lost their minds.
My flesh granted them powers and revelations. You are getting closer, Truth Seeker.
I expected that is what happened. Closer to what? I'm still stuck in this fucking psychosis to looking around.
The most precious gift of all. The truth. The ultimate truth about life. If I prove able to resurrect life, then it will only be a matter of time before I know how to create it. It will be the end of gods, be they ancient and powerful.
Drug tripping. Next. It's so hard to hear them. Oh, he's the leader this whole time?
You need a truth seeker. Someone with exceptional sensitivity to his dreams. This gift will lead him to this island. As I am the Oracle, I speak for him we cannot name.
Okay.
Track the truth like the bloodhound you are.
That's what I was trying to do. Like I said, passing out in the middle of a fucking zombie or whatever the hell's going on in this city infestation is probably not a good idea.
I'm not dying in this rat.
As they're all waiting at the door.
Come on. If I find him.
Not sure. That's what I was saying. I don't really have an idea what to do. Note from Fitzroy. Fitzroy's destroyed all the ways off the island. Attention, everyone. I can't read that. Holy crap. I want all of the boats removed from the bay immediately. Sailing boats, small boats, everything that floats. No one can escape us now. Their fates are sealed as the great Lord will rise from the depths. No one can escape his grasp. Soon, my brothers, we will rejoice, because the long-awaited moment is now upon us. I got some clues. How they're gonna help me? Well, clues like that actually open up conversational bits, and that's the only clue there was to find, so that's good.
Who's there?
Nobody's there. Hey. You okay? Can I talk? Do I gotta be at the right angle? There we go.
What are you still doing here, Detective?
I need to go to the whaling station.
It's locked. You'll need a key to get there.
Right.
Go get me a first aid kit. I might have something for you.
Okay.
You were chasing Fitzroy, but now you're here, injured.
How do you know? There were too many. Got us. If I don't get something to stop the bleeding, I'm a goner.
Alright, I'll be right back, I guess.
I'm coming back with a first.
Where I'll find that, I don't know.
Hurry up. I won't last long.
The bar, maybe? The whaling station? Not like there's a doctor's office here. Can I get off of this pier safely without having to kill all these guys around the corner? Come on, y'all.
It's my body. Only I have the right to eat it.
Ew, get back off. Oh, that's bullshit. He attacked me through the fucking door. Alright. I was trying to avoid having to kill everybody in this place, but I don't think it's going to work out like that.
You won't have my flesh.
And I can't go through that door, so I did it right the first time. If you touch any of these guys, it's automatically over. It's just ridiculousness. Alright. Hopefully, actually, you know what? My diary might even tell me. Seconds got away. Cat is in the harbor master's office, injured. Without her first aid, won't survive. But it doesn't really tell me where I can go to find that. Thanks for nothing. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna have to kill these guys to get by them. I'm trying to avoid killing people as much as possible. This place is locked up.
What happened here?
Who's there? Oh, you won't have my flesh.
How many died because of this madness?
Oh, they got a little hidey hole in here. Hey, this door's unlocked. Oh, shit. There's nothing in it for me. Wait. Spaces were inaccessible before.
Sorry.
I don't have the key for this.
You won't have my flesh. Only I have the right to.
Ah, that's bullshit. What they consider too close on some occasions is different, like, every once in a while, so, alright. I feel like if I kill all these people, I'm going to find out that I just lost my fucking mind and I went through and started killing everybody here, considering I'm in a state of psychosis right now. That seems like what's actually happening. So let me tag these things I already looked at.
What happened here? many died because of this madness?
And I can't go through that other door yet, so let me take a look around in other places here. I'm trying to figure out what the actual whaling station is. I would assume it was where I was headed in the first place. There's only so many places it could be. They tore the statue down too.
It looks like St. Brendan's critics finally got him. Probably the cult's work.
There we go.
Is that you, Detective? Can't leave the damn island, huh?
I must go to the whaling station.
I'll help you get there if you bring me something to fix this wound.
Everybody wanting help.
I'm coming back with a first aid kit.
Great. So it's between Roy Mitchell and Kat now. I'm only gonna find one, more than likely. If I find any at all. I ain't even playing no more. If you're walking around and you got a target on you.
Sorry.
Okay, now I got all of this tagged the way I had it a second ago. I just gotta figure out where I could get a fucking first aid kit. It's apparently not gonna be obvious. I do like that I crawl through these to safety. These homes that these fishermen were living in for a while. Try in here. No such luck. That's gonna lead me back to... That leaves me, my only other option is to, oh, hey. Never mind. Maybe I will find something back here. I don't think I've ever been able to go through this space before. Of course not. A third.
They got the boss. Nasty wound. I wanted to get her the first aid kit in the Hawkins warehouse. But there's one of those poor bastards in it. Too dangerous.
I'll see what I can do.
And I agree with you. I don't remember who Rory is. In fact, I literally have to go through my clues to tell me who the fuck that guy was. Because it's been a minute. Yeah, Roy Mitchell. Okay, I thought so. The bartender owner. The bar owner, should I say. Why would I take him? That guy was a dick. He's done absolutely nothing for me. I don't understand why they put that decision forth to me. I know I'm not going to find enough kits to help both of them. Look. A first aid kit. There we go. Accident emergency case. First aid kit will be useful. These possessed madmen are wiping out Darkwater, and I count on leaving here alive.
First aid kit. 2 wounded people.
Blah, 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 blah. She does. Kat does. Kat has been the most helpful to us in this situation since we've been in this. Roy has literally done nothing for me.
Hope his boss will have more luck.
I agree. He has thwarted me throughout the game. and made it difficult for me to get anything done.
Shit. They're going to the whaling station. I'd better hide and wait until they're gone.
Hide, Schmide. Going straight there.
What the? Was he like the others?
No, some people weren't. My infinity gun. We got your first aid kit, Cat. Kit Kat.
I might have something for you.
Yes, I got it. Here.
Here, take it.
Right. The entrance to the whaling station is behind the...
I know where it's at. Give me the key. I figured it would be anyway. Cat is the harbor. Oh, where am I? They got Mitchell, nasty wound. He'll die without a first aid kit, and so will he. Cat gave me a key. There's a passage on her territory towards the whaling station, so it was really a matter of a choice there. Because he probably would have me go through the gate that I first walked up to at the end of the docks. I think that was the big difference on that, which entrance you go through, because I don't have another kit, so it's not like I can help him. He unfortunately is going to die, but like I said, fuck that guy. He has done everything within his capabilities to try to make it harder for me to get through. To try and make it harder for me to get things done. All because somebody else started some shit with me. Ain't got time for none of you. But I got the key to this door. Oh, man. Something's itching the roof of my mouth today. Nothing with him. Any cultists show up, they're gonna get a bullet. Hey, is there something back here? No purpose to me coming in here? No? Man, that would have been awesome. Some kind of secret hidden in all this. Somebody's just living back here, I guess. At least they auto-target for you. They didn't make this game about combat, that is certainly for sure. It's way more about the investigation and story. Dice rolls, I guess, to determine whether or not I'm able to fight anyone.
Damn it.
Oh, shit. This had an ammunition limit? Or was that sequenced? Sequential events. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have shot everyone I had seen.
It's happening.
I don't know, but hopefully I'm going the right way. My exploratory nature is being declined or denied here. Somewhat. I like to go and check every nook and cranny and every door and corner. Chapter 13, The Abandoned Whaling Station. Pierce crossed the docks where old acquaintances and new faces met their ends all over the place. Leviathan slaves were wandering in search of a victim. After fighting his way through and after discovering the truth about the origin of the cult and its founders, Pierce finally reached the whaling station. He says he hopes to catch Sarah Hawkins before she does something bad. We'll see about that. Long load time for this. I think most of this is going to be about the decisions I've made and how they're going to affect the overall ending to this. I wonder if you can go through without losing sanity. And if everything would be different that way. Would it just be people being crazy? Would you notice them being like possessed or whatever? Would all of that function the same way? It makes me want to play through this on my own again.
Sarah is with those bastards. I gotta find her quick.
Okay, new objectives, gotcha. Find Sarah and get out of the main room. Get into the main room, excuse me. Sarah Hawkins, is he here? Is she here? Some sort of abandoned fish market. I can hear something. It's on the other side. It's calling me. That's because I'm losing my mind. Very quickly. As I've had nothing left nearly from all the crazy I've seen. There wasn't really much clues to pick up from there. It's weird that they point all those out. And I've got no more weapon, which is fine. I don't prefer it anyway.
This tank seems strong enough to break down the door.
But I'd have to find a pulley system to bring them across. I like puzzles. Let's go down and find out. Just be dropping shit all over the place.
A rope and a hook.
Relatively.
Could use that to hold the reservoir back.
Yeah. A relatively thick rope to which a metal hook is attached. That must be used to pick up heavy materials. It looks strong enough to take the weight of the tank. Okay. Am I strong enough to do that, though? That's a real question. Last time I've done these, my strengths were not good enough to be able to do some of these feats of strength. Are there any other pieces I'm gonna need? Hey, there's a back room. A key. This key opens the office of the whaling station. Well, I guess it's good to have it now. I don't know. Nothing at all in here. What do you mean for everyone? As in available for every country to see? Okay, nothing else to look at from here, so let me climb up. Because there should be no reason why you wouldn't be able to watch it. It's got some fairly adult content in it, that's about it. Oh, that key I found. Perfect. Let me pass through.
Doesn't work.
Of course it doesn't.
It mentions the Leviathan. How it drove the sailors mad.
Friday, 27th June, 1847. Harder or easier than GTA? I found it to be... Number 3, I found it to be a little bit easier. There's a lot of fun to it and a lot of collectability. And overall, it was fairly simple. It was fun, though. The story's really good. There's a lot of language, a lot of the N-word, because it's set in the 70s in the South, and it does deal with the Ku Klux Klan and things like that a little bit, as you were playing a half-black man. So, in the wards and all of that kind of stuff. So it is a little bit violent, a little bit of language or stuff like that. But they present it with a warning in the beginning to let you know. The reason why they did that was not because of views of the people with it made the game so much as that's the environment of the time from the 70s. And that's the way people acted and spoke. So they felt it would be more of a disservice to people who suffered to those problems in life than it would be more of a disservice and more insulting to them if they chose to whitewash over it all as if it never happened and act like it wasn't that way in the 70s. So I found it to be amazing and very faithful to the time frame. And that's what I like about the Mafia series in the first place. They don't give a shit about they prefer historical accuracy over like trying to make people happy. So, either way, reading this note from the log. 37 North, 63 West, the whole crew has descended into madness. They speak of dreams, visions of nightmarish city and of a sleeping god. Madness. I locked myself in my cabin. I won't be able to hold out for long. Fitzroy has 12 men on his side. They sacrificed everyone who tried to stop them to their new god. I beseech you, Almighty God, to have pity on our souls. This will be my last prayer. I can hear them whispering. Yeah, exactly. I enjoy the fact that they kept that reality to it. So I loved it, though. It's fun. There was a few parts in the game that I had to edit the audio out, unfortunately, due to some of the songs playing, and I'm sure I'm going to be fighting that game for years to try to do that. But yeah, I was hoping that would do that. But that's all right. It's worth it in the long run to be able to play through. I have another game that has a similarity. I forget which one it was, but one of the ones I recently played, I've got to go back through and re-record. Red Dead Redemption 2. I did a 3 to 6 hour video where I'm going to need to go back and just let it play on my computer and re-record it. Then find the point in time that the problem was and edit that song out altogether just to appease YouTube so the video is playable if they don't give me approvals like they're supposed to.
This should stop the cart from moving. This should help me get the tank swinging.
Tank swinging. Okay. I get what you're saying. So then if I wheel the actual system over to the center again.
I need something to cut the rope to release the tank
Yes.
against the door.
Then it will release with full strength. But I don't have anything to cut the rope with. That'll work.
Just what I need to sever that rope.
That'll work just fine. Knock, knock. Two more points to add to my character sheet. Unfortunately, I don't really have enough to actually level anything up. Holy shit. I think they still have the creature that they caught. The Leviathan creature they caught so many years ago when this town was falling apart. That's what it looks like.
What is that thing? What is that thing?
I don't know, but I can't figure out. Thank you. Can I get my sanity back just a little bit?
Voice. You're the Leviathan, Sarah.
Sorry, let me pull that Leviathan up real quick. Have I lost my sanity? I fully lost my sanity. Awesome. That's what I figured. And he tricked me into going near her. All I would need to do was find her. Hello.
Hello.
There's nothing on the line.
Who is this? The quest for truth requires sacrifice. There's no room for compassion.
Who's there?
Your stubbornness at wanting to help others who would have deserted you is a weakness. Fate leads us inevitably to solitude, and in one's final moments, one is always alone. You can't escape it.
Hey, what's up, Gino?
It will always find its way. Damn it!
You want me to answer that? Excuse me, sir. Could you stop banging your head on my glass? Or I'm back here now.
Everything points back to the day they brought in that thing.
Yes. Photo of them bringing the creature in on the Skyla. And they actually took the time to eat from it, which has given them the intelligence, so they think anyway, that they have. Should I just not look at that? I'm just not going to look at it. Seems like every time I look at it, it doesn't know what to handle. Yeah, I can't look at that thing. Yeah, I figured that would be not that long a game. I heard it was short.
They eat his flesh while he's still alive.
It looks like it. And everybody's been eating of him. For what purpose do I need to come through here? Huh. What's this? Can I get an angle on it? Thank you. Okay, I guess I'm getting the fuck out of here. Alright. If I don't lose my damn mind trying to. It's because of how dark it is in here. Even with my light, it's not enough to light up the space for him not to start losing your mind in there. The darkness messes with his head. But it got me out of this space. I didn't know I was locked in. God damn it. They're trying to control me, make me a part of him, put me back to these segments again.
Ah, finally awake. How do you feel, Mr. Pierce?
Fuller! Son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
I thought I already did.
No, I'm not even really with you. Well, to be perfectly precise, I am with you, but not in this cell.
What have you done to me?
Me? Nothing, really. See, it's one of the exquisite effects of this incredible creature.
Leviathan!
I see you already know about it.
Yeah, I've seen it, or tried to anyway. Every time I look at it, it wants to make my head explode. God dang it. Oh, okay. Sleeping pills. No? Take the treatment or don't take the treatment. Will not accept your say. I said don't. I don't think that was a choice. Ah, Lord. I'm like 90% sure I chose don't take the treatment. At least it lets me out. Hey guys, we're having dinner. Eat the meat or don't eat the meat. Don't eat the meat. I'm gonna eat the meat. I don't think I have a choice. I'm just fighting it.
From you. Flesh, blood, spinal fluids. Who knows what I can make with you?
Take the gun. That I'm okay with doing.
Unnecessary sacrifice that proves your determination.
Don't look at it. Every time I look at it, I want to fucking lose my shit. You could lose your sanity like instantaneously staring at something like this. This is the whole point of these. I like that they put that effect into this as a Cthulhu style game in this universe. You son of a bitch. I don't know why I'm following these images. Anyway, seeing anything from the universe that H.P. Lovecraft has created is a surefire way to... Shit. This is going to be a surefire way to lose your mind just looking at them. I chose the door on the left. Those doors aren't really there. So... only the one on the end is. Right? There you go. Shit. Yeah, shit. The whole room is gone.
Nothing's happening.
Of course not. I highly doubt it's attached to anything. I can get over there from here. That was a devious trick to figure out which one's real. Okay, so it's the far left cross to the right. Yes. This one's real. This one's not real. This one's real. It's not real. Fuck me. All right. It is the third one, but it's not that far out third one. Crossing here to here. Yes. And which one of these pipes is real? Guessing this one. The other ones look fadey. They look like they're not really there. Oh shit, I'm not going back that way. Can the switch work now?
Nothing's happening.
Okay. Check the other one. Prevents me from seeing which pipe is fake as easily. This one is real. The other places, I don't think there's anywhere else I could walk. This has to be it now, right? That'll do it. Excuse me. Back to reality all of a sudden. Explosions will do that. Pull you out of your mind. Did the floor move back there? I don't know if that's what I thought I saw. Looked like there was tentacles covered through the ground. Might have been grass. Go under. What, I can't go under? I'm confused. Oh, go out and around, I meant. Get crushed. That works. Oh, shit. I went back to the main menu. Thank goodness they have those save points at the same locations. Hopefully it doesn't pull me back to the beginning of the stage. It should be right where I left off there. Don't press menu directions at the same time as you're hitting buttons. I think I'm on a timer to run to a certain distance. Come on, load the last bit. Please put me back to where I was so I don't have to repuzzle that puzzle. I've found that this game has been only difficult in some segments where it's just been hard to find the object you're looking for. Otherwise, it's pretty straightforward. Maybe a few hiding segments here and there, a couple of these quick time style events, old school quick time where you actually have to run from a location to another quickly. Stuff like that. It's a good story. It's not a game. Not so much a game as it is a story. But that's alright. I enjoy it anyway. Yeah, cool. Put me right back where I was. Alright, try that again. I thought I was gonna duck, but apparently the duck function is not working in this run mode I'm doing, so... There we go. You're trying to guide my way. As long as I move quick enough. Cultists, okay, cool. So you're gonna hoist the white flag to me? Thank you. I don't have any bullets in that gun. Where the fuck did you get bullets?
You think you're healed of your own accord?
Stay back, or I'll put a bullet in your head.
How supreme horror for the smoke.
So the guy they sent to have me look for this woman in the first place may not have even been real. I don't have bullets in that gun, but whatever. He must have reloaded in between sequences.
I see. You cannot escape my awareness.
That is an eyeball.
Follow your wanderings, your choices, your attempts to free yourself from destiny. But it is unavoidable.
They didn't even go with that actual Cthulhu in this. I was thinking they would. They still chose to go with the Leviathan. Now we're gonna call him? I want some Cthulhu, goddammit. Coastal Caves, Chapter 14. Pierce finally met Leviathan in flesh and blood. The monstrous creature submitted him to a series of ordeals, at the end of which he decided that the detective was ready to face his destiny. Pierce blew up the whaling station, and after a final confrontation with the Leviathan, he passed out. I have lost my complete sanity, and I've put a heavy focus into making sure my character has as much occult information as possible, so I'm hoping to get an ending that actually goes that direction. I know, right? Before the game loses its own mind. That would be a fucked up way to have this. If you lose your sanity so much, the game just stops. Like your system breaks, you try to go back in, it tells you this game never existed. Like fucking with your head kind of stuff. That would be entertaining. Alright. Get comfortable and fix my my microphone here in my mouth. Sweet. Well, let's keep moving down the coastline. I can't run. This is still kind of sequential. The town is burning. Or the asylum, anyway. So somebody did set fire to it. They said it was me, but I don't recall doing that. I don't recall having done that at all in this game. Oh, I can duck again. Okay. Okay.
My God. This way. Stand up.
Turns out Truth from the radio station in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is actually super evil. Or the missions, should I say, radio station and the missions that he was on.
Is somebody there? Hey. Who are you?
Back down to this place. He's seen this in his dreams and found a cave to this location underneath Charles Hawkins' house. The woman I'm looking for, Sarah Hawkins' husband, had an entrance to this place. He says, "Where am I?" But I fucking recognize this even with his hallucinations going on. This was the opening of the game. This has been seen multiple times.
The miraculous catch was a trap. Leviathan wanted to be found.
So Leviathan then killed all of the whales to intentionally be caught and brought up to the surface.
To our fallen crew members, they have given their lives for a greater purpose. The last name added is that of Charles Hawkins. I'm willing to bet that they killed all the survivors of the miraculous catch.
Maybe. Just gonna avoid standing in that circle if I can. She's been painting again. No.
It will soon be time, Edward Pierce.
You are dead.
If you've ever played these RPGs, these pen and paper RPGs for Call of Cthulhu, the end result is always insanity. It's almost impossible not to lose your mind in these.
You survived.
Character-wise.
Don't you understand? You couldn't die.
Oh.
You will stay alive until you've fulfilled your destiny.
No.
Look
Yeah,
at
we thought her husband was the crazy one.
Look at me, Pierce. Dare tell me that you still don't believe it.
Well, I'm super crazy. My sanity check says I could speak in Relayan. Let's do it.
When I was 8, my little brother fell from the apple tree. He was bleeding. I took care of him. That very day, I decided to become a doctor. I never reneged.
You're an artist, though. Oh, it's Mary Colin. My bad. Wrong person.
I died trying to save one of them. Help me give them a second chance. Embrace the power of this sleeping god.
You're out of your mind.
It's not just your life that is at stake. Many men and women have sacrificed themselves for this moment.
Colden!
You will not deprive them of their hope of a better life.
I saw what Leviathan did to Fuller. We will all die like him.
His life was written well before it started. It was not predetermined that he lived to see the call. But you? Yes. It is your destiny.
Yeah, I'm accepting the sanity. I've lost my mind and I'm serious to see how far this will go.
This painting. The investigation. I understand now. Like you, I was called here by a higher power.
Yes. All your choices had the sole purpose
Like I'm accepting
of
it.
preparing you for the final decision.
I must make a choice.
Not just make a choice. The right choice.
Not yet, but soon. We have one more thing to accomplish.
Yeah, we gotta call Cthulhu. It's the title of the game.
I must take you to Sarah Hawkins, our oracle.
Oh, okay, that'll work too.
Sarah, I feel her calling me. Let us not wait any longer.
Not yet. You have one last thing to accomplish.
No, please. I can't do it.
Do you understand?
What do I have to do?
She has already fulfilled her mission. Worry about your own.
No.
No one can fight their fate. Neither them, nor you.
His fate to look a lot like Keanu Reeves and Edward Carnby all in one. Edward Carnby is a character from the old Alone in the Dark series. And in the remakes of which he looks like this guy.
Shut up!
Excuse me, sorry.
Silence! Stop! Go away! Stop!
Don't resist, Edward. They're already dead. There's nothing you can do. Just give in.
Punch her out. No? Oh, I expected him to have like green eyes or some madness, or have him like split into like goat eyes, or one of the million other things they could have done with that.
Sarah. I must go to Sarah. She is the Oracle. She will know what to do.
So keep moving? There's not exactly any other direction to go. I feel like I've been giving a false sense of choice here. Whee! Found a boat. Get the fuck out of here. No way, that boat's underwater. We ain't going nowhere with this. Oh, there we go. This stupor that I'm in is very difficult to navigate sometimes. Continuing chapter 14, the Alabaster Point. After a final confrontation, Pierce must go to the Alabaster Point where Sarah Hawkins is supposed to be waiting for him. There he must make decisions that could change the destiny of the world. We're raising some old ones. It'll be the first time I think a game has ever actually done this. I've not seen it done too often in Cthulhu games. It's usually the point, but... Although I also find it funny that they make a focus on him when there's so many other old gods they could utilize. But yeah, I think they intended this guy to look kind of like Edward Carnby because the old series Alone in the Dark is also based on Cthulhu mythos. A little bit, loosely. At least I've got my weariness back. Hey, what's up, Tiny Brick? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Holy shit. I'll say.
This makes sense.
Go. She is waiting.
This looks like this place is merged with Relaya. Relaya. I can never say that name of that place. I've been good. I've been pre-recording as much as I can and uploading as much stuff as I can to get ready for my trip. And I've finished most of what I need, so now I'm like, well, let me get back to streaming this game. Try to finish it before I forget about it.
Mr. Pierce, I was expecting you.
Fuller, you died in front of my eyes.
In your mind.
Jump to conclusions. Is there not the tiniest spark of a scientific mind inside of that detective skull of yours?
Yes.
What abject substance did you use to turn her into an empty shell?
Abject substance. The serum extracted from Leviathan's oil
Yeah, I
bestows the power
suppose.
of life. To me, my body is nothing but the mortal vessel of my conscience. To you, it contains more answers and secrets than your insignificant mind can grasp.
Oh, you just there to talk shit before I keep walking? Okay. I thought I was fighting mental bosses right then. Sorry to get praised.
That is not you. Not anymore. Not since your disappearance on the docks.
She's so quiet.
Detective. So easy to fool you. So eager to rush to the rescue of a woman in distress.
I needed a
regret
paycheck,
having
actually, is
tried
why
to
he's
save
here.
People. I did what I could. Even for Colden.
Your efforts to change your destiny, although in vain, make you worthy of the fate that is yours. The day has come. You will be asked to choose.
I already made my choice a long time ago. I've been working the insanity and occult side of this whole game the whole time. Trying to go for a more logical aspect would be entertaining. I'd have to avoid reading anything occult. Avoid messing with symbolism and everything else as much as possible. But in this one, I focused heavily on trying to attain as much of it as I can.
You took everything from me. Wife, life, destiny. You forsook your right to a normal life. The moment you chose power over humanity.
Am I having an actual conversation with him?
No
No.
one wants
Okay.
to see such an unbearable sight.
Oh, hey.
You don't have the slightest idea of what you speak, of what I've been through. I have sacrificed my life to the one who sleeps. My marriage, my family, my own flesh.
Obviously.
Why didn't Sarah choose me? Why is it your damn face on her painting?
More than likely because you were abusive to her. Hello? Hey, Keanu Reeves.
But you already know it. I can see that
Oh, yeah,
you will
Cthulhu
make
all
the
day.
right choice.
I don't know. I don't know.
Your fear of the unknown and your stupid pride cloud your judgment. Quit lying to yourself and embrace your destiny. It's not cowering that brought you those medals. None of this is real. Trust your guts.
If nothing's real, what are you?
I am a projection of your mind. What remains of that instinct that pulled you out of the trenches. Don't listen.
Of what? My mind is literally lost. I can't just reverse this shit. The fuck was that? Work our way up here. Am I gonna come across a shambler on one of these phases? Or do we actually finally banish him? Got rifts opening in the sky. That's a pretty cool effect.
It's right there.
I'm almost there.
I'm just curious if they're gonna have a rendered one. I think the only time I've ever seen a Cthulhu-style monster is in the secret world. First major area that of that MMO has you fight against a creature that's pretty much Cthulhu. It's an awesome fucking boss battle too. Keep painting a circle for me.
Here you are at last, Truth Seeker.
She was waiting for you.
You were waiting for me.
Yes. When I finally discovered the truth, I knew you would come. All this time I was fighting it, afraid of what I might discover, but I was afraid of myself.
It's coming.
What did you learn?
Where's the voice
Listen
of truth
to me,
coming from?
Pierce, as I will deliver the truth.
I don't have enough occultism to actually go with that one. That's a shame. But I've lost enough sanity.
I have seen things. Strange and horrifying, but always true.
Will you trust my words?
Which means I missed a few books early on.
One man only prepared by the trials and revelations holds the power to change the world. Because I saw you in the dreams I share with my God. I recognize you for what you are, a truth seeker. One of the rare humans who is able to perceive fragments of his mind.
Yes, yes.
I feel the truth in your words.
Because it was written. Or, as I like to see it, painted on the canvas of fate.
Pierce, help me!
No, they waited till now to try to kill him? Fatagan. Cthulhu Fatagan. Cthulhu Fatagan? I still think these are just people wearing masks. They would be deep ones, is what they're trying to imply. If they follow worship to Cthulhu, but these could just be a cult, a random cult. Perform the counter ritual. I'll perform the ritual. I'm performing the ritual. It's like went too damn far for this. I've lost my mind way too much to have a sudden switch of decision bullshit. They allow me to come back as an alternate, then I could see what the other ending would be. Maybe that'll be a possibility. I don't think it'll make... I still feel like my character's sanity has to play factors into this. Unless that's just the way the story runs. false sense of control. You can see him in the clouds. Hey lady, what are we getting into here? How much strip down are we doing? Just enough to show his World War I battle scars. Okay. Did we call Cthulhu? Did we wake him up from his eternal slumber? The idea of this stuff, if you don't know this kind of thing, is that there are gods greater than the gods that we even have that have existed on this planet longer than humanity has ever existed here. Things that have existed before creatures or anything else. And they're the true gods, but they sleep dormant deep down in the ocean, particularly Cthulhu, the oldest of the elder gods. Possibly even in the frozen wastes of the Antarctic, which is why we can't get into the center of that place, why it's so hard to navigate. Or it could just be Leviathan, which would be a disappointment. No worries, man. Yeah, that's cool as shit. They could do that right out, even if it is just a half a flash. There you go. Dedicated to the founders of Chaosism, the grand shaman of gaming, Greg Shefford. Chaosism was a game that was actually put into all that. So there's your ending for taking the Cthulhu ending. Oh, man. I don't think there'll be much on the credits, so I'm going to roll through and see if they'll let me jump back. I don't doubt it. I doubt that they will, but I'm going to see if they're going to allow me to choose the other option. Oh, it's not over yet. Everybody's lost their minds. Bravos! Splort. Intense. Gotta eat your own flesh, huh? You say that if he shows himself that the sanity of the world is supposed to end, all people lose their minds. All right. What about Sarah and all of this? All the cultists obviously lost their minds and just killing each other. And she the same. Huh. Neat. Credits again? Main menu. Do I get an opportunity to come back and make another choice? Let's load that back up. Alabaster Point. Back to this and see what happens if I come through and take the other decision. That was pretty good. Wasn't what I was expecting, just to have the whole world in like that, but that's fine. I mean, I expected that because that's exactly what the only option is when you call Cthulhu. You know, you get a huge sprint bill, and then the world ends. So, let's see what the other choice gives us of the counter ritual to keep him from coming. Although at this point, all the things that I've done that have basically led others to believe I'm with them may prevent me from being able to do any kind of counter ritual. That was the bad ending, depending on your opinion of this whole situation. And I skipped through the sequence this time, though. Get me straight to the decision. I'm glad they let me come back to this point to make this choice. I won't be able to try to use my occult knowledge to her. You can only level occult by finding occult items in the game, except for when you build your character. If you dump all your points into occult, I think I could have made master, because I was only that many points shy of making master in occult. I don't think it would have factored in the dice roll to whether or not she'd be swayed in opinion, but no, I cannot skip here yet. But we'll see what happens with the counter ritual now.
Here you are.
Skip. Skip. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. Skip it. I'll stay with her. Skip it. Skip. 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 Skip.
I feel
because
hold the skip. Counter ritual. Shoot him in the eye. Are we gonna realize now that everybody? So now Fitzroy, who deceived us this whole time, are we gonna realize now that everybody is Oh, do I have to die to save the world? Yeah, it looks like it. And they have to be sacrificed. May have to be sacrificed to prevent him from coming. As she was, apparently. Back to the insane asylum for the rest of my days. As I said, dedicated before. Shoot, shoot, shoot. And skip the credits. For every episode, I figured. Forever in an insane asylum, because I couldn't handle it. They let me, instead of accepting the madness and trying to choose for reality, I've lost my own mind completely.
We doubled the dosage as you asked us to, Doctor.
Good, thank you.
Dr. Full is still alive then. Did any of this ever happen ever? Was the whole entire game in his head? When I went to the asylum initially? Like everybody else. There you go. There's your two alternatives. You either become a powerful Cthulhu-possessed god, or you fight destiny, as the achievement titles it, and lose your mind. So there you go. That's Cthulhu in about 9 hours. That's actually pretty good for 3 episodes. And with some of the mistakes and hiccups I had out there. But if you guys got recommendations or suggestions, put them in the comments after this video posts itself, or in any of my stuff. If I can get a hold of it, I'll try to do some streams for it. I don't have very long before I gotta go, and I'm interested in doing a few things, but I don't know what'll work. Might just end up recording some more stuff for you guys. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.